Emulation. Emulation's great and all, but it'll never be the same as playing on real hardware. For example, you don't get the feeling of putting a genuine Nintendo cartridge into a Super Nintendo or holding an authentic Nintendo controller. Nah, but in all seriousness, playing on actual hardware can be a lot of fun and actually does bring a at least different, if not better, experience. I mean, playing on a CRT, those are just objectively better for any game that was made for them. And, you know, you'll never actually get to play on a GameCube controller the feeling of, you know, the A button being here, you got the analog triggers, one Z button. You don't get that on an Xbox Series, whatever. That being said, not everything is aged that well. I mean, just look at the Atari. And that's where the Game Boy comes in. Specifically the Game Boy Advance I have here. These screens aren't backlit. They look fine, but having a backlight would just make it look so much better. And I do have plans to upgrade this specific Game Boy, but I'm going to save those for later because I have some actual, some custom ones I want to do. But I do have my childhood GBA SP, which does have not a backlight, but a front light. So you can see it at night, which is nice, but it doesn't look very good. So this is going to be one of those videos where I just spent some money and to upgrade some parts in here. Specifically, this is an amp to make the speaker a little bit louder, and this is a new screen. Well, I say new screen. This is actually a screen off a DSi, but it looks like the AGS 101, which is the good one of these, which I don't have. So I am going to throw this and this into here and have a good Game Boy. So to start out, we're going to have to take the Game Boy apart, obviously, to get to the screen. So I believe it's just the standard, like, well, I say standard Y screws and this Phillips head for the battery. Now I have noticed it like stands proud a little bit. It's rocking back and forth. I'm not sure if that's standard or if this one got dropped or something. I don't know. But this should come off here, and here comes out the battery. Oh, it's a bit spicy. Yeah, it's a little bit, it's a little bulged out. You can't really see, but yeah, it'll be fine. One more screw there, and I think we're good. Now this should just come off. Yeah. All right, that's the inside of my GBA. All right, well I see 3 screws, so I'm gonna go get those undone. And I think this just pulls out now. I think it's attached. It's got to be attached to the screen somehow. Yeah, there's a ribbon cable on the back side. Okay, you can see it right there. I think I need some of these. Just takes 2 little tabs to push out. And it comes out, and this should just, yep, it's free now, so. The amp has to go on here, but I'm going to do the screen first, so I'm going to throw this to the side. Alright, that's all the buttons. Okay, now to figure out how to get the screen out. Now I've taken apart a few 3DSs, so I'm assuming there's screws under these. I don't know which ones, maybe all 5, but only one way to find out. Oh, I'm ruining it. Oh. Well. I was hoping to reuse this. I mean, I guess I could, but, you know, oh well. Alright, are there screws under these? I don't know. I'm gonna unscrew these 2 and see if it can come off somehow. Okay. Now, let's see. Yeah, I think it is still screwed in. I'm pretty sure there's screws under all of them, so. More carnage. Get out. This does not feel nice. This feels awful. But they're all coming out better than the first ones, so I guess I shouldn't complain. Okay. Let's get these three out, and I think maybe it just comes off, I don't know. Yeah, this just pops off. Okay, that's a lot easier. And it does the spinny business as they do, but, alright, well, I gotta get this out, I guess. So I'll apply the method of pull harder. Does this come, it looks like this comes off. It does come off. Man, they made this way easier than the 3DS. That's super nice. Okay. I guess I still need this guy. We're gonna throw this in here. Which way it goes down? Like that? Does that look normal? That'll be fine. Okay, then I need to peel it before I put it in there, so voila. Let's throw this in here, flip this up. I need to fold this somehow. Oh no, there's a wire I need to solder too. I think I'm gonna have to look up how to do this. Yeah, okay, I don't know what the wire's for, but looks like it's pretty easy. No soldering required. I thought there was. Also, apparently I have an IPS, not an ITA screen, so it's just, you know, screen taken out of a smartphone or something. I don't know. But, I think this goes like, what was that? I believe it goes like this. Like folds around or something? How does this connect? Yeah, so it should like fold back, I think, and then connect like this. Now, it'd probably be smart of me to test it before I put it together. But, I'm sure she'll be right. And now it goes on like this. So now, soon you have to curl it here. And you just slot this down in here. Alright, it's done. Now, I'm struggling here. Ribbon connectors suck, man. Alright, there you go. Now this can go on, I guess right here. There you go. And, Bill's your aunt or something. No, I think it's good to just screw back down. Man, that really doesn't want to screw. Okay. Well, I won't put the stickers back in because while I am confident it'll work, I'm not that confident. So I'm just going to throw the screen back in. We don't need the buttons or nothing. How's it go? Like this? Might be able to... Okay. It probably didn't tear. It didn't look like it teared. And then just... Where's the battery go? Or are there terminals on the case? Oh, okay, so this has to be on. There you go. That was... that is a really easy mod, wow. Okay. And then... Oh, that's gonna have to go back in. Now time for the second part. Get this amp installed, which is all on a flex cable. I think that's pretty cool. I do have to solder for this one 100%. You gotta do positive and negative, but I don't know where this goes. Probably on the underside next to the speaker, but... Okay. So, just looking at it. Oh, that looks That's probably it, actually. All right, so let's get this soldering iron down, and I'm just gonna tin. So it looks like there's VCC and then connects this resistor to something. Solder point there, one here, and then just the two for the speaker. So I'll snag VCC. Yeah. And then I guess I can tin these and it's not gonna be too difficult. Now we just get to it. I think I'm gonna start with these two and this one, and that should align the rest of the board, I think. Is that good? Oh, that worked better than I thought it would. And then these two. Or maybe they're just supposed to cover that. I think they're just supposed to cover that, in which case I don't need anything under there. Okay, so I think that's good now, and I think I'm good to just put it back together. So. This guy? Is that the volume? Power? That's volume. Well, that's volume. What is this? It's like linear. Why is the power switch? Is it like when it's on the shells on it snaps? It does. Oh, there's a bump here. And there's a little corresponding groove right here. And so when you put it in, so the button's just like mechanical friction on the actual, that's cool. Full volume. No volume. Do I need a game in for volume? Man, this screen looks amazing. Like, everybody says that, but it actually does. It looks so good. Yeah, I don't think the... Oh! Alright, so you have to hold the console, like, in the perfect spot. You hold it right there, it works. And if you, like, try to press a button here... Alright, that's perfect. This is gonna be a great install, then. Oh, okay, well, I do have to take it open again. Forgot to screw the motherboard back down, which is, now that I think about it, probably why the speaker isn't working. All right, again. Man, that's loud. Let's put I'm gonna put Metroid Prime in. This isn't Metroid Prime, this is Metroid Fusion. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Wow. That looks really good. And I think there's that thing I taped up here. Yeah, it lets you change some stuff on here, which I can screw around with, but yeah, I'm super impressed. This looks Fantastic. I'm blown away. Some of y'all might be asking, because I know there's a bunch of mods out here for this, you know, I could have put a new shell on here, it could be, you know, clear, RGB, whatever, you know, new triggers, new battery, you know, a bunch of mods for these, but really, I want this to be my original Game Boy. I don't want that to change how I play it, and, you know, my hands are gonna be cramped, and it's gonna be orange and green sherbet flavored, but that's fine. Because that's what I remember, and I'm okay with that, and I like it like this. For my ultimate Game Boy Advance, I'm going to be modding this guy, which will be at some point, I don't know when, but until then, I have, you know, all the nostalgia I need, and all the nostalgia I'm going to get from this, and I'm able to experience it, like, in just like emulation almost, like as good in terms of screen quality. So I'm super happy with this. This is awesome. But yeah, I think this is the end of video bit. So heed this advice and see you around.